Okay folks, here's a quick review of the Ninja Combat Cruiser that was produced by Hasbro as part of the GI Joe Retaliation line of products. Normally this item retails for $21.99 at Toys R Us, but I got it for 20% off with a promotional coupon, so my final cost was $17.59. A Night Fox figure was also included in the package, which I'll cover later on in the review. Alright, this vehicle was hard to find in my area, so I had to go out of town to a Toys R Us that I sometimes shop at, and I was able to locate it there. Now, it was up for sale on the Toys R Us website at one time, but the listing has been removed and was still unavailable when I last checked before filming this review. However, it is available on the HasbroToyShop.com website for $19.99. The Ninja Combat Cruiser is a 4x4 vehicle used by Night Fox and other GI Joe Ninja Commandos in their ongoing fight against Cobra. It moves with both stealth and speed and is armed with a multi-missile launcher. This vehicle comes unassembled in the box with directions and a decal sheet. The vehicle assembly was fairly easy. Decal application was somewhat easy as well, but quite tedious on several areas of the vehicle. There was an option to add bullet hole decals in random spots of my choosing on the Ninja Combat Cruiser, but I chose not to do that at the time of this review. One of the first things I noticed on this vehicle after I finished assembling it is that it does differ slightly from the illustration on the rear of the box. The illustration on the rear of the box shows a working winch and tow cable on the front of the vehicle, but it would appear that Hasbro chose to delete that accessory before this went into production. Also, there is no windshield, no spare tire, and there are no windows. And I'll be honest with you, I thought that was a bit odd. The vehicle seats 4 figures and also has peg holes on the running boards, and that allows you to use more figures for action scenes. The doors, they open and close very smoothly, as you can see, just like this. No problems there with that. And the outside roll cage, that's this right here, this gray area, that seems to stay in place pretty well. The roll cage does lift off, and you can place your figures inside the combat cruiser for your action scene very easily. And then you reattach the roll cage back into place, and you're good to go. Now, some other YouTube reviewers have commented that the roll cage falls apart very easily, but that hasn't been the case with mine. So let me demonstrate that real quick. It rolls very nicely. And I'll even lift it up for you. See? It's not coming apart. Not at all. So I don't know what happened there, so I'm guessing they got some broken ones and I might have gotten a good one. It's hard to say. But anyway, the cruiser also features working suspension, and it has tiny holes in the hood, which I assume will allow you to peg other weapons into place for action scenes if you so choose. Now, the multi-missile launcher that you see right here, that spins 360 degrees, just like this. Very nice. And you can also point it upward, just like this. See? Again, very nice. Now, it fires the included missiles right here fairly well, but the spring felt a bit weak to me when I tried it out before filming this review. You can fire the missiles rapidly or one at a time via a slide located on top of the launcher. So let me go on ahead and I'll demonstrate that for you real quick. There's one off, and we'll fire 3. Just like that, see? Let me pause here, show you what one of the missiles looks like up close. There it is. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll zoom in and give you a closer look as to what the Ninja Combat Cruiser looks like. Okay. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of this vehicle, and I'll let you see what it looks like from all sides. So here we are from the passenger side. Here it is from the front. From the driver's side, and as you can see, there are no windows. Here it is from the rear, and again, as you can see, no spare tire was included. Finally, let's get back to the passenger side where we started from. Okay, what I'll do now is I'm going to roll the Ninja Combat Cruiser out of the way. I'll bring the Night Fox figure in, and we'll talk about him for just a few moments. Okay, let's talk about Night Fox. So as you can see, this figure, first of all, it's like the Swamp Viper figure that came with the Cobra Fang boat in that it has very limited articulation. And that doesn't allow for many posing options, which I felt was very unfortunate. The joints on the figure, they move pretty well, although I'll be honest, I don't like his arms being frozen in this position. The vest that you see him wearing does not appear to be removable either. Paint apps on Night Fox, they were done pretty well with no appreciable errors. So let me pause here, zoom in, and I'll give you a closer look as to what Night Fox looks like. And it should be noted that the figure stands that I'm using for this review, they were not included in the package. You can buy those from smalljoes.com. Okay. Night Fox came with one accessory, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what that is. So as you can see, Night Fox comes with an M4 rifle with what appears to be a flash suppressor and an M203 grenade launcher. I like the look of this weapon, but I would have preferred that it be colored black and not in this gray color. Alright, back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of Night Fox and let you see what he looks like from all sides. Okay. And what I'll do now is I'll bring the Ninja Combat Cruiser back into frame and I'll give you my final thoughts on this package. Okay. So overall, I'd have to say that this vehicle, it's not that bad. Now, I don't like that the Night Fox figure is stuck in this odd pose, but he does serve a purpose as a display accompaniment for the Ninja Combat Cruiser. The vehicle itself rolls well and seems to stay together pretty well too. The vehicle also has some nice customization potential, which I thought was a nice bonus. Now, I don't like that a working winch and a tow cable weren't present, as well as there not being any windshield, windows, or spare tire, because if a Cobra sniper gets a green light on this, he's going to have a field day and it'll be like shooting fish in a barrel. So therefore, I think that the Ninja Combat Cruiser deserves a good, bordering on great recommendation. It could have been done just that little bit better by Hasbro, but still, it's not bad. Now, I personally wouldn't pay more than $20 for this, so please don't cave in to the scalper selling this vehicle on eBay for ridiculous amounts of money. Just be patient, and I'm sure you'll find it eventually in your local area, or you can go get it on the HasbroToyShop.com website. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.